everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call, 3 p.m. Eastern, June 25th, 2019, Tuesday. We begin to get closer and closer to knowing the intricacies of this transition, and realizing that a complete and detailed structure was put in place a long time ago on this planet. And the structure is completely false. You imagine that humanity, the civilization of this planet, including humanity, is tremendously powerful. And they have been tricked. But now, the awakening has begun. And the civilization is starting to realize that this is not the way. The way is for us to move completely out and away from this structure. You ever notice that when you go into a place that's not been lived in for a very long time, okay? It feels like it's dead. It's lifeless. You can feel it. There's no energy in there, okay? But as soon as humans move in, they bring their energy, and it becomes alive. You can tell the difference. I'm sure a lot of you have done this, where you've walked into a place that has not been lived in, there have not been no people there for a long time. You can tell. Some people say, well, this feels kind of weird or spooky. It is because no energy, no light has been brought into that structure. So it has no real life. It's like in suspended animation. And we remember that as we walk around, as we go about our day, we begin to realize that we are what give life and spread life, energy, frequency around us. And we transform. Now, we don't really know this. It's not like we're really in tune to it. Few are. And you realize the power, the sheer power that humanity possesses, the ability to shift and change. Now, obviously, when they are unconscious, they don't know this stuff. And as I talked about last night, we cannot live a life and exist in a world that we have created from our past experiences. And by doing that, we literally have locked ourselves in to a kind of a vault where we don't know how to get out, because we don't know we're in a vault. So when we're become aware and conscious, the more we become aware and conscious that the body controls us, and that when we become aware of that, the body will no longer control us. And you, each and every one of you, will create your future by being in the unknown. Creating a new life, new world, heaven on earth, has already begun. It's in full stream. Now, remember that if we do not focus on the now, we will slip back very easily into the unconscious state of this matrix. Now, we look at all of the things that are happening. Some of us feel them. Some of us know about them. Others are kind of still poking around for them. And what we desire to do is to nullify all attempts on this planet to create turmoil. To create disorganization, distress, to create conflict and destruction. All of these things. Now, we don't do this with anger. We don't do it with the typical revenge and destruction. We do it with the highest power that everything is, which is deep eternal love. And we don't do it, we do not do it, we do not emit deep eternal love in aggressive ways. It denotes it. You cannot literally send deep eternal love if you have any inclining of revenge, anger, any of those things, any of those low frequencies. You disconnect it. And in reality, you feed the very thing that you wish to have no more. So it continues. So, right now, if you move yourselves into the now, this meditation is about eliminating all forms of destruction, all forms of harming life. All forms of insanity. We will neutralize from this day forward any attempts that are engaged to cause harm to this planet and its civilization. shall be no harm. Else there shall be no harm done. We desire all of our brothers and sisters to live in harmony, happiness, and joy and peace. And there's several people out there that need assistance in many different ways. As some of you heard Skirt Eagle with her eyes last night on the call, we want to remember these brothers and sisters. We want to send to her eyes theta energy, theta wave. Deep eternal love. To just saturate her head, her eyes in healing. And anyone else that is out there that requires aid, assistance for healing themselves. So, if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, which I'm sure most of you are, and you're going to want to relax, and you relax by moving into the now. Remember, excuse me, you, by living in the past, which creates your future, you must move out of that into the now. Always in the now. You have to remind yourself and be quick to catch it, to move yourself into the now so that you get into the habit of always being in the now. And by being in the now, you relax. You are not thinking tomorrow, the next day, based upon your past life experiences. You are thinking now. And as you stay in the now, you then will move into the void. And then you will move into a new life in the now, in a new world in the now. We will no longer gravitate ourselves to live in the past to create our future. And there shall be no harm on this planet with the civilization, with the planet, with all life. So as you're in the now, your shoulders drop, your body relaxes, you begin to feel at ease. You're not wandering off into tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day. You're not wandering off into the past, reviewing things, comparing things. You're in the now. And being in the now, you always move forward. You don't look back. You don't look back. You don't need to look back. That's going back into the past. Now, as you're in the now and as you're relaxing, you're going to want to breathe. Most human beings only take in 18% oxygen because they shallow breathe. This is very, very bad. So you have to focus on your breathing. So as you focus on your breathing, you want to breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. As you breathe in through the nose, you hold at 1001, 1002, 1003. This moves you into focus on your breathing. Listen to your breathing. And you're going to want to do this while I'm talking at least 6 times. Now, as you're breathing in through the nose, you're bringing in and breathing in divine positive energy. And the divine positive energy communicates with you, and this is from the collective consciousness of the universe. This is from Mother, Father, God, Prime Source, Creator God, our family. And it's always available to us because it comes in into our gods. And if we have this loving connection with your eternal internal gods, then you know. And we take this in to understand that there can be no harm. No harm done to life. No harm done to humans. No harm done to the civilization of this planet. That covers everything. No harm. Now, as we breathe out, we're breathing out any attachment that we are consciously aware of that impedes our movement, that impedes our conscious awareness of literally moving into the void and into a new life, a new you, a new world, and not constantly slipping back into the past to create your future. This is all part of our enlightenment and our moving individually, each of us, into ascension. These are all the steps that many don't even know about. In fact, the majority. You cannot operate in a falsified, contained illusion and believe that you are free. There shall be no harm. And as you begin to move, you move into the heart-mind. You immediately, this is a habit that we form. It's a very good one because we move into the heart-mind. We float above the heart. This is where we operate. This is where we are. We are in the heart-mind. And as we move into the heart-mind, we are literally embraced and met with our God self, our spirit, our soul. And we merge. And the God within us merges with the body. This is a complete awakening of awareness and consciousness. And we're in the now. And we bring heaven to earth. change the entire construct of illusion. We are all encased in that of which we are. We are encased in emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. You're encased in the purple, violet, and blue flaming light of Archangel Michael. We are encased in the golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God's deep eternal love, Mother, Father, God, our family. The purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, the white fire. This is our sphere. And at the center of the sphere is the God. And we remember that we are all part of Source. But most don't know how to connect to Source, for they do not even know themselves. And the majority live in the past to create their futures. The only thing that can penetrate this sphere is deep eternal love, which we are. Nothing else. No lower frequencies, no low vibrational frequencies can come near it. So arm in arm, hand in hand, we form our circle of light, which embraces this planet, this living being, Gaia, Earth, and we form, arm in arm, hand in hand, we form this circle of light, and you can see the flames coming off of it in its glow. You can also see as it embraces the entire planet, it enrobes the entire planet completely in the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love. And as we do this and form this, we immediately call upon the other parts of Source, of our other brothers and sisters. The light energy beings who are of the deepest, highest eternal love, from the deepest, highest eternal love, who are benevolent and kind, who are generous, caring, giving, who are peaceful, tranquil. And they come in the Gugaplexes, they come in such massive numbers that they fill the solar system completely in a 360-degree fan out. We can feel as they come in the Gugaplexes in massive numbers, and they merge with us. Our circle expands exponentially. Our light charges up super brightness. We are part of them, they are part of us. They are deep eternal love, we are deep eternal love. We thank them and we are humbled by them as they thank us and are humbled by us. And we are all love. We call upon all of the archangels, cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes, all of the angels, all of the civilization who are of the highest, deepest eternal love, from the highest, deepest eternal love, who are benevolent and kind and peaceful, who are sharing and giving. And we're all love. us are grateful and thankful. We're in deep appreciation of each other. Our light expands. We call upon all the ascended masters who have ascended out of body and who have stayed to assist this civilization in many ways. Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, El Morya, Abundancia, Sananda Jesus, Saint Germain, and many, many, many more. And they are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love. They are love. You see, we're all pieces of Source, this deep, eternal love. We thank them. We embrace them. As they do us, we are humbled. All of us are humbled with each other. We are in deep gratitude. We call upon all of the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, agartha, beneath earth, any of these civilizations who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, who are love, who are kind and benevolent and giving and sharing. And they come in the billions, and they join us, arm in arm, hand in hand. We embrace. This is a celebration when we all come together every day. It is a deep celebration of deep, eternal love, and it's an expanse and a growing out into the universes of deep, eternal love and saturation and transformation of all lower frequencies, from death and destruction to love and peace. And we are in the deepest gratitude for all of these beings to come in and be with us. It completes us. It's part of us. You're all love. We call upon all of the galactics, off-worlder civilizations, who are of the deepest and highest eternal love, from the deepest and highest eternal love. All of those who are in the lower frequencies who wish to do harm cannot come in until they can increase their frequencies into the deep eternal love of consciousness. Only those who are of high frequency and who are of these things, kindness and peace and joy and love, and they come in the billions, and they join us, and they are love. We all are. Arm in arm, hand in hand. Our light intensifies. It expands. We spread throughout the galaxy, the universe, and universes and dimensions and densities. We shift the very fabric of sacred space. We infuse and harmonize the discontented frequencies into smooth, high frequencies of deep eternal love. We're in deep gratitude. We are all love. We call upon all of our loved ones who have ascended out of body in this life in all lifetimes that we've inhabited. They are of the deepest, highest eternal love, from the highest, deepest eternal love. They are in tranquility, peace, and joy. And they come in massive numbers, and they, arm in arm, hand in hand, join us. All of these pieces, all from source and of source, we all assist each other in any parts of weakness of the one, of the whole. Those parts are part of us. We collectively concentrate on rising and increasing those vibrational frequencies to pure, deep, eternal love. And we're always in deep gratitude. Always. This helps us move out of the past that creates our futures, move into the void, move into the void, consciousness, and the unknown. There is where we begin to create the new you, the new life, the new world. We call upon all of the light energy beings who have been housed in the following forms on this planet, in this planet, at this time. They are of the deepest, highest eternal love, from the deepest, highest eternal love. They are in peace, kindness, benevolence. The fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, and the trees, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, the mermaids, the dolphins, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, and many, many, many more. And they come, they are love. And they, arm in arm, hand in hand, connect with us. We are all together. We are all in joy. We are all love. Nothing of the low frequencies, nothing can reach that energy. Nothing. It is collective. We are part of the one. We are made by source. We can connect to source. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. It sets center circle. It is holding all of our meditations in perpetual motion. This is extremely powerful. This is a deep concentration of the deepest eternal love. And it can be seen, heard, and felt in all densities, dimensions, existences, and universes. And everywhere it affects shift from the low frequencies to the high. From pain and despair to deep eternal love, peace, and kindness and joy. We're saturated in this. We're literally flooded with this deep eternal love. This knowing, this conscious knowing, it's direct communication from source all that there is, ever has been, and ever will be. Source is everywhere. It is all things. It flows. We flow with it. We are it. All life is source. We respect all life, and we hold life as the highest value in the universes. And there is no harm to life. And there shall be no harm to life. And we look upon the planet and we see all of our brothers and sisters. They too are source. They are part of the one. It does not matter what their physical imagery is, what they do in this matrix, because they have all been tricked and fooled. And we are here to assist them and to help them move into consciousness. Move into the void and into the unknown. And it is there that we will all create a new us, a new life, and there will be no harm. And all of our brothers and sisters, all life in this planet, we love them. We love all life on this planet. Therefore, there can be no harm. Harm is lower frequency, whether it be through thought or whether it be through body. Harm is low frequency. There shall be no low frequencies. Therefore, there shall be no harm. That is with all of us. All of our brothers and sisters who have joined us in this meditation. We flood the entire planet with this deep eternal love, and they light up brighter than ever before. We embrace them, and we assist them so that they can elevate in consciousness into a much higher frequency. And that is what is transpiring. And that is one of the main reasons we have all gathered every day to not only assist this planet and all life on it, in it, but to assist all life. There is no limit, and there is no harm, and there will be no harm. I will join you in the meditation. I'll return to close us out. very important to carry this knowing, this consciousness throughout the day, into the evening and night, into tomorrow. It's time that we really, truly begin to expedite our movement into the unknown and move and literally disconnect from this matrix. And eliminate living in our past to create our futures. We will have a time for change call tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern on this line. And we will be back here on June 26th, 2019, 3 p.m. Eastern.